Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I've been waiting to open this package for the absolute longest. I'm doing a book haul. Now, I ordered these books like December 27th or 28th because Barnes & Nobles was having a 50% off hardcover books the day after Christmas. So I bought some books and then I had them shipped here at my apartment because I was getting ready to come here for classes again. But mind you, I left to go to the DR for a week. So my package has been here for a while. My package came January 7th. I got back January 8th. It is January 20th and I'm finally opening my package for the simple fact that we were trying to do a lot of our work for the past 2 weeks. We've been doing our work on our DR project. So we're finally like semi-finished. We have our presentation next week. So I'm finally getting to open my package. I got 9 books. And I've showed a lot of restraint because I could have opened this package a very long time ago and I didn't. So I'm rewarding myself for completing what I needed to. Now we're gonna open my beautiful package. And look at all my beautiful books. Fluff. Oh my goodness. Well, this has the prices so I can tell you all the prices. Beautiful. Okay. And some of these are like Barnes & Noble special edition. Some of these are signed. And I was like, of course. And it's hardcover and half off. Of course. So here's the first one. This is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. This, they're a little dusty. Was on my list for a while. I heard it was kind of like Carrie, but with a twist. So, the cover says, "Uneasy lies the head that wears the tiara." I'll read the back after I read the front. When Springville residents, at least the ones still alive, are questioned about what happened on prom night, they all have the same explanation: Maddie did it. An outcast in her small-town Georgia high school, Madison, Washington, has always been a teasing target for bullies, and she's dealt with it because she has more pressing problems to manage. Until the morning a surprise rainstorm reveals her most closely kept secret. Maddie is biracial. She has been passing for white her entire life at the behest of her fanatical white father, Thomas Washington. After a viral bullying video pulls back the curtain on Springville High's racist roots, student leaders come up with a plan to change their image. Host the school's first integrated prom as a show of unity. The popular white class president convinces her black superstar quarterback boyfriend to ask Maddie to be his date, leaving Maddie wondering if it's possible to have a normal life. But some of her classmates aren't done with her just yet. And what they don't know is that Maddie still has another secret, one that will cost them all their lives. Ooh. New York Times bestselling author Tiffany D. Jackson returns to the horror genre with a chilling and suspenseful story about real horrors of American racism and the terrifying power of one girl to reclaim her life. I think this is really interesting. So this isn't my first book about a biracial girl passing as white. I've read a couple. The Vanishing Half, that is, it's not the focal point of the book, but it is an important point in the book. And then Mirror Girls also, that happens. So that'll be interesting to see what's going on. I want to know this extra secret that's going to cost everyone their lives. So that's going to be interesting. Also, it doesn't really mention Maddie's mom. So maybe that has to do with her secret. I don't know. That'll be cool. And the back has something, so I'm going to read that. It was tradition that the ongoing seniors of Springville High converge into a caravan downtown on the way to their respective dances. The townspeople would line the Main Street parade route in lawn chairs to catch glimpses of the partygoers in their fine gowns and tuxedos. No one knew it would be the last time that most of them would be seen alive. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. It'll be nice to get back into like the suspense horror vibes because I haven't been reading that genre for a while. So this will be a good start again. So the original price on this is $18.99 and I got it for $9.49. So there we have it. Moving on to Love Radio by Ebony LaDelle. So this, again, I'm still in my romance era. This is part of the romance era, but it kept popping up on my page a lot. So I decided, let's add this to the cart. Let's get this one. Yeah, I kept hearing really good things about it. It's a cute read. It's quick. Flows. They really love the characters. So I'm all here for Black love and Black romance. So there we have it. Prince Jones is the guy with all the answers, or so it seems. After all, at 17, he has his own segment on Detroit's popular hip-hop show Love Radio, where he dishes out advice to the brokenhearted. Prince has always dreamed of becoming a DJ and falling in love, but being the main caretaker for his mother who has multiple sclerosis and his little sister means his dreams will stay just that. And the only romance in his life are the ones he hears about from his listeners, until he meets Danny Ford. Danny isn't checking for anybody. She's focused on her plan, a senior year, score a scholarship, and move to New York City to become a famous author, as she should. But her college essay keeps tripping her up, and acknowledging what's blocking her means dealing with what happened at the party a few months ago. Okay. And that's one thing Danny can't do. When the romantic DJ meets the ambitious writer, sparks fly. Prince is smitten, but Danny's not looking to get derailed. She gives Prince just 3 dates to convince her that he's worth falling for. 3 dates for the love expert to take his own advice and just make 3 dates for the love expert to take his own advice and just maybe change 2 lives forever. So this sounds so cute. Obviously, something's gonna happen, but it's more so focused on like their journey together. It'll be interesting to see how the 3 dates go for them, and honestly, I'm looking forward to kind of seeing them develop their romance because homegirl Danny, it's not on her list of things to do, but it seems like it's gonna happen either way. And then there's this thing that happened at a party months ago that Danny has to deal with, so we'll see what happens. I am interested. I keep hearing really great things about this one. It's 316 pages. Love that. The original price is $19.99. I got it for $9.99. So this is 316. I forgot to say the amount of pages Weight of the Blood has. Hold on, let me see. This one has a little more. She's getting closer to the 400s. This has 406 pages. 406 pages. 316 pages. Okay, moving on. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. So this is Whiteout. Now, it's by a number of authors, but I read Blackout. I don't have this version of Blackout. I have a different version, but some of the authors are Nicola, Yoon, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Dhonielle, Clayton, Ashley Woodfolk, and obviously I've read them all before because they wrote Blackout, but I have read some of these authors, their own separate books. So I have been very, very excited to read Whiteout. because I loved Blackout. I bought that in like the spur of the moment type thing, and it was Blackout happened and people were kind of just dealing with relationships, exes, friends, breakups, all of that. So I'm here to read Whiteout by the same people, and yeah, it says love will keep you warm in the front, and I just love this cover, little snow globe, it's cute. A snowstorm like this hits Atlanta only once every 100 years. As the city grinds to keep a halt, a group of teens band together to help a friend pull off the most epic apology of her life. But will they be able to make it happen in spite of the storm? A mall full of holiday spirit, and a confession under the twinkling lights, a deserted aquarium and secrets that keep bubbling to the surface, a stalled road trip, and a car full of bittersweet memories melting the ice, a whole city blanketed in snow, being warmed from the inside out. No one is prepared for this whiteout, but then we can't always be prepared for the magical moments that change everything. From the best-selling award-winning all-star authors who wrote Blackout, all of the authors I already listed, comes another novel of Black teen love, each relationship as unique and sparkling as southern snowflakes. So there we have it. And I loved Blackout, so I have a feeling that I'm gonna love Whiteout, which again is kind of the romance era of things. So the original price for this book was $19.99, and I got it for $9.99. And this one has less pages, 291 pages, so a quicker read, which Blackout was kind of around the same. Moving forward, it's a little dented, it's not that bad, but Secrets So Deep by Ginny Meyers Sain. Now I've read one of her books before, so of course I had to pick up another one. So I read Dark and Shallow Lies, which is back here. I have that one back home, and when I found out she was writing another one, I was like, oh, I have to read it, because Dark and Shallow Lies, it was kind of dark, mysterious, kind of secrets, a little bit of mystery, kind of string you along, wanting you to solve what was going on, and I like that. It's cool, it's catchy, and it kind of keeps me in like the mystery thriller suspense genre. So she has another book. Here I am reading it. The front says the truth always surfaces. 12 years ago, Averil's mother drowned at Whisper Cove Theater, just off the rocky Connecticut coastline. It was ruled an accident, but Averil's never been totally convinced. Local legend claims that the woman in the waves, ghosts from the old whaling stories, called her mother into the ocean with their whispering. Because as they say at Whisper Cove, what the sea wants, the sea will have. When Avril doesn't believe in ghosts, she knows there are a lot of different ways for places and people to be haunted. She spent the past 12 years trying to make sense of the strange bits and pieces she does remember from the night she lost her mother. Stars falling into the sea, a blinding light, a tight grip on her wrists, the odd sensation of flying. Now, at 17, she's returned to Whisper Cove for the first time, and she might finally unravel the mystery of what really happened. As Avril becomes more involved with camp director Willa and her mysterious son Cole, Whisper Cove reveals itself to her. Distances seem to shift in the strange fog. Echoes of long past moments bounce off the marsh, and Avril keeps meeting herself and her dead mother late at night at the edge of the ocean. The truth Avril seeks is ready to be discovered, but it will come at a terrible cost. And it says some stuff on the back as well, so I'm gonna read the back for you guys. I hesitate. I'm looking for someone, waiting for her, hoping she'll find me. I've been searching for my mother for years, in creeks and rivers, in muddy Texas lakes, our neighbor's bottomless swimming pool, the bathtub, and I've never found her, or she's never found me. But surely here, in this place of all places, this ocean dark and deep. Yep. Okay, there we have it. So, and again, I'm really just interested because I read her previous book and I really, really liked it. And again, I heard she was coming out with another one that was kind of doing the same vibe. So that's why she's here. Secrets So Deep. The original price for this one is $18.99 and I got it for $9.49. And then it has 383 pages. There we have it. Moving on, we have a couple more books to go. Oh my god, why does this, hold on, something looks janky and it shouldn't. Oh, they messed up a book. They put a book in here and it got a little messed up. So I don't appreciate that. I'm gonna have to let that. So, okay, it's not bad. This book, The Luminaries by Susan. What is this? Susan Dennard. So this was the book. As you can see, they kind of messed this up. When it was laying in the box, it just looked ragged. So I'm just going to have to take care of this one and try to get the cover to be straighter so it can kind of match up with the front. It's not too bad, but I don't appreciate that. Moving on. I have never heard of this book. I just saw it on Barnes & Nobles and was like, it sounds interesting. So let's try it. So that's how it ended up in my cart and in this box. And this is signed by the author. So, Hemlock Falls isn't like other towns. You won't find it on a map. Your phone won't work here, and the force outside town might just kill you. Winnie Wednesday wants nothing more than to join the Luminaries, the ancient order that protects Winnie's town and the rest of humanity from the monsters and the nightmares that rise in the forests of Hemlock Falls every night. Ever since her father was exposed as a witch and a traitor, Winnie and her family have been shunned. But on her 16th birthday, she can take the deadly Luminary Hunter trials and prove herself true and loyal, and restore her family's good name, or die trying. But in order to survive, Winnie enlists the help of one person who can train her, Jay Friday, resident bad boy, and Winnie's ex-best friend. While Jay might be the most promising new hunter in the Hemlock Falls, he also seems to know more about the nightmares of the forest that he should. Together, he and Winnie will discover a danger lurking in the forest no one in Hemlock Falls is prepared for. Not all monsters can be slain, and not all nightmares are confined to the dark. And I'm pretty sure if I'm correct, this is the start of a series, I believe. And the back says, "Hunt or be hunted, the forest awaits." So, and I want to know why it's like Winnie Wednesday and Jay Friday. Why are their names, their last names, days of the week? That's a little suspicious in itself, but I don't know. I guess we'll find that out soon. And if there's a secret society, why is it so bad that I mean, I understand her father being a witch, but like, how is he a traitor? And if there's a secret society, why is him being a witch so bad? So, yeah, we'll have that. Okay. Oh, Susan, she's a best-selling author of the Witchland series, which is now in development for TV. Never heard of the Witchland series, so I'll have to check that out. And this book has, it's not that long. It has close to 292 pages for this book, and the original price is $18.99, and I got it for $9.49. Okay, put that down, take care of her. Now I'm gonna do the book I was gonna show y'all before I saw my poor little book in shambles. Now this is The Vicious Grace. It's by Emily Thiede. I hope I say that right. I saw this book a couple times. The cover looked interesting. Didn't really know what it was about. I was just gonna give it a chance, but it's supposed to have kind of suspense going on, a little thriller or mystery. Love that. So 3 weddings, 3 funerals. Alyssa's gift from the gods is supposed to magnify a partner's magic, not kill every suitor she touches. Now, with only 3 weeks left until a hungry swarm of demons devours everything on her island home, Alyssa is running out of time to find a partner and stop the invasion. When a powerful priest convinces the faithful that killing Alyssa is the island's only hope, her own soldiers try to assassinate her. Desperate to survive, Alyssa hires Dante, a cynical outcast marked as a killer, to become her personal bodyguard, but as the rebellion explodes outside the gates, Dante's dark secrets may be the biggest betrayal. He holds the key to her survival and her heart, but is he the only person who can help her master her gift and destroy her for once and all? So I obviously think Alyssa and Dante are going to get together, but then it becomes, what is Dante's secret that is gonna hinder their romance from progressing? And it sounds like whoever this the powerful priest, he probably had it out for her from the beginning. So this was just like the push he needed to get the people to rally behind him and be like, let's execute this girl. So he probably has been gunning for her from the jump, because 3 weddings, 3 funerals, it's not working out for her. It's not looking good for her. So, and I can't remember if this was a standalone or starting a series. Also, this is the exclusive edition. This is what the sticker is for. And then the front says her gift can save or it can kill. And it has it's one of the longer books. It's 436 pages. The original price is $18.99, and I got it for $9.49. We're almost there. We have 3 more books. This is Love from Scratch by Kaitlyn Hill. This was a random buy. I had never seen it before. It was just one of the books that was 50% off. I thought the cover was cute. It was romance. I was like, I'll give it a try, because again, I'm still very much in my romance era. We're just, whatever sounds interesting, we're gonna get it. So the cover is cute. It sounded interesting. I was like, let's give it a shot and see what it's about. Bribery has never tasted this sweet. This summer, Reese Camden is trading sweet tea and Southern hospitality for cold brew and crisp coastal air. She's landed her dream marketing internship at Friends of Flavor, a widely popular cooking channel in Seattle. The only problem, Beneventi, I hope I said that right, the relentlessly charming backwards baseball cap wearing culinary intern, and her main competition for the fall job. Reese's plan to keep work. A no-feeling zone crumbles like the day-old muffin when she and Benny are thrown together for a video shoot that goes viral, making them the intern's newest ship. Audiences are hungry for more, and their bosses at the Friends of Flavor are happy to deliver. Soon, Reese and Benny are in an all-out food war, churning homemade ice cream, twisting soft pretzels, breaking eggs in an omelet showdown, while hundreds of thousands of viewers watch. Reese can't deny the chemistry between her and Benny, but the more their rivalry heats up, the harder it is to keep love on the back burner. So it's obviously probably going to be enemies to lovers, because why would you want to be with the guy that you're competing for the same job? So either it's going to go well and someone backs out and lets the other person have the job, or they both turn it down, or that could become who gets the job becomes a problem in their relationship or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of all we have to go off of. And enemies to lovers is a very good trope. It's like at the top, especially when we're talking about romance, because it brings for good romance and good suspense and chemistry. Yes, so we'll see what it's about. I don't know, I just took a gamble on this one because it sounded interesting, so we'll see. I hope it is, because it kind of got like half and half romance. So this book is 358 pages, and the original price was $17.99, and I got it for $8.99. Now the last two books I have are part of a series that I've been wanting for the longest. They are fantasy. So this is the Realm Breaker duology by Victoria Dennard. So Realm Breaker and then Blade Breaker. So excited to read them. I put these off for a while for the simple fact that she has another series, The Red Queen, that I wanted to read before I read this one. They have no correlation to each other, but I wanted to read that one first. There's like, I don't know, 5 books in the series. That would take a lot of time. And I just so happened to be scrolling and I saw this box set on sale. And I was like, oh, I can't pass this up. Because one, box sets are expensive, and box sets for hardcover books, extra expensive. So I was like, this is my time to shine. And I have both of them. It's beautiful. The top says save the world or end it. Oh, it's beautiful. So as always, when it comes to series, I am only going to read the first one, but I'll show you. This is Realm Breaker, and this is Blade Breaker. Okay, so we're only going to read the first one so I don't spoil it for myself. Oh, but before, just look how nice this is on the inside. It's like the little map. Love the detailing. Okay. Save the world or end it. A strange darkness is growing in the ward. I hope I say this right. I think it's even Coraine and Amarat can feel it, tucked away in her small town on the edge of the sea. Fate knocks on her door in the form of mythical, immortal, and a lethal assassin who tells Coraine that she is the last of the ancient lineage with the power to save the world from destruction. Because a man who would burn kingdoms to the ground is raising an army unlike any seen before, bent on unprotecting the foundations of the world. With poison in his heart and a stolen sword in his hand, he'll break the realm itself to claim it, and only Coraine can stop him. Alongside an unlikely group of reluctant allies, Coraine finds herself on a desperate journey to complete an impossible task with untold magic singing in her blood and the fate of the world on her shoulders. And she's kind of thick. love that. I am gonna read the back because it kind of basically just talks about the group. A squire, the survivor of a failed test, an immortal, timeless, and unfathomable, an assassin, skilled and heartless, an old sorceress holding secrets behind her teeth, and a pirate's daughter, the ward's last hope. The heroes are gone, but the fight to save the world has only just begun. So when I do kind of like groups like this, it reminds me of Cricket Kingdom by Lee Rideau, because they had that kind of like makeshift group to get the job done. So anytime I read books and it's like random people just picked, thrown together to save the world, that's what I think of. So it obviously has to be good. We got a second book. She's not as thick though, but that's okay, because at least we got a second book to continue the series. So I'm excited for that. And I don't think I can tell you all individual prices because I just got them together. Yeah, so I don't remember what the original price was for both of these books. I'll find it. But I got them for $19.99, the box itself. And that's actually the price for just one book, I mentioned. So Realm Breaker is $19.99 and Blade Breaker is also $19.99. I didn't show y'all, but the map is on the back of the page as well. And this has a total of 563 pages. And then if you look here, this is the other series that I was talking about. The Red Queen series that I'm gonna read. It has 4 books here, but they have like books you could read in between and extra and all of that jazz. So eventually I'll read that series. We're just not there yet. We're gonna read this one now. And then Blade Breaker has, oh no, this one has more pages. This one has 578. True. I thought this one was thicker, but honestly I'm not. Yeah. Well, apparently this one is thicker. Well, now that I'm looking, they look kind of the same. But this one has a few more pages. But nonetheless, I'm excited to read them. And I can't believe I finally have them. So, there we have it. That is the end of my book haul. And I am so excited that I finally was able to open my package and I can begin reading my books, because I have not been doing that. So I'll show you all the books one last time. Blade Breaker by Victoria Dennard, the second and final one in the series. And then Realm Breaker by Victoria Dennard, the first one in the series. So I can put them back in their beautiful, beautiful box that they came in for safekeeping. This is actually I didn't mention this, but this is my second box set that I own. I got the Caravel box set at home over break. Then we have Love from Scratch by Kaitlyn Hill. This Vicious Grace by Emily Thiede. The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. Secret So Deep by Ginny Meyers Sain. Whiteout by a number of authors, Nick Stone, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nicola Yoon, Ashley Woodfolk, Angie Thomas, and Clayton. Just love Radio by Ebony LaDelle. And bringing it back to the first one, The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. So yeah, I'm gonna have happy reading. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button down below. Peace and blessings, my loves.